Hello YouTube viewers, welcome back to my channel. This is my 100,000 subscriber commemoration video, and just very briefly here talk about the history of what I've done. Ms. Sreetips and I were looking at my analytics on YouTube, and on Thursday, June 12th at 6:32 p.m. we refreshed the page, and I clicked over from 99,999 subscribers to 100,000. Very briefly here, how did I get involved in this? I was flying an airplane for a guy in the molten metal industry, and I flew him all over the place in the southeast, going from molten metal plant to molten metal plant. And I walked away from that job because it nearly ruined my marriage. And at the time, my wife, Mrs. Sreetips, was finding metals, and she was selling them to a fella, and he was paying her like $150 for $500 worth of metal. And I found this out when I checked what these metal prices were going for on my eBay store. And so what we started doing is taking a few select pieces, cleaning them up, and selling them. Did well. And some of the stuff that was scrap, I would take all the springs out, all the stones, and get it nice and clean and categorize it into the different groups, 14K and 10K and so forth. And then I'd offer it for sale on my eBay store. It would sell immediately. And I began to wonder, what are these people doing with this metal that I'm selling? And I started to be intrigued by the possibility of refining it myself. So I started searching information on refining carat scrap gold, and there was absolutely nothing. No books, no publications, no information at all. The internet had bits and pieces, but nothing complete. You went on there and you watched up to a certain point, and then they would direct you to a website and ask you to pay a fee for the rest of the information. And so I went on to the Gold Refining Forum. I became a member there, and those folks helped me out greatly. That's where I learned how to refine precious metals. I did my first refining in 2010, and from that point on, I was hooked. I made a short video about 5 minutes long called Gold Refining for the Home Refiner, Complete Process. And just as an afterthought, I posted it on a YouTube channel that I made up. I wanted to be discreet, so I used my last name spelled backwards. And I posted that video on there, and it got 0 views, just a few views. And I forgot about it. About a year later, while searching on one of the search engines on the internet, bang, there's my video. I clicked on it. It had 90,000 views, and I went to my channel and discovered that I had 1,600 subscribers. And I said, whoa, I could possibly make a go of this. So that's a little bit of history on how I got started in refining precious metals, how I started my YouTube channel to refine the metals myself. And as a commemoration for this milestone of 100,000 subscribers, I have some of my double refined pure silver crystal. And what we're going to do is make up a nice 10 troy ounce bar and stamp it 100,000 subscribers, Sreetips. We're going to do that right now. All right, here we go. We're going to make this 10 troy ounce bar out of this pure silver crystal here that I double refined. I sent it through the silver cell twice to ensure high purity. I'm going to weigh these 2 cups here and change the unit to troy ounces, zero it out, and then we're going to measure out 10 troy ounces here carefully. Put it in 2 cups. It's too much silver to put it in just one cup. All right, there we go. All right, let's take these cups full of silver now out and melt them up. Here's our nice 10 troy ounce silver bar. 10 troy ounces. Came out pretty nice looking. Let's put it up here on the scale and see what we got for weight. 312.5 grams. 10.045 troy ounces. So now we'll get this stamped up. Beautiful. I've got the bar sitting in some distilled water. Now what I'm going to do is add some sulfuric acid to get off any flux that might have came over. This is concentrated sulfuric acid. Been heating in this solution now for about 5 minutes. I can tell when it's done when I start seeing little bubbles forming on it. I'll move this over here now. Getting the crud that was on there off of the bar. Sometimes a little flux will come over with it. Got a little frost on the top there, but looks pretty good. Well, this will conclude the 100,000 subscriber commemoration video. I really don't know what to say. This is one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me. And I thank all of you for your support and your subscriptions. And what we're going to do is put our 10 troy ounce bar up on my eBay store and let it go for bids. All right, that'll conclude the video. Thanks for watching.